Hello everybody, welcome to class today. My name is Teacher Chad and I'm excited to be here again at Verbling. And today we have a fun class, well, semi-fun. I guess we're going to be talking about the Berlin Wall. For me it's fun. I like talking about and learning about historical events and things like that. And at the same time we'll be practicing speaking, reading, answering questions. We'll have some new vocabulary words to go over, and things like that. So if you have not seen the link just yet, it's listed underneath the class materials of the listing of the class. Okay. And my Verbling chat should be working now, and so I'm going to go ahead and post it there as well. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so there's the document as well. It's going to be a link to a PDF slide that we're going to go through, and like I said, practice new vocabulary words, practice our reading, our speaking, using different phrases in speaking and thinking, really in English. And that's my goal for everybody that comes to my classes, that it will be a natural process for you when you need to answer questions and speak with other people. So that's really my goal for each class that I teach. Well, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Teacher Chad. I currently live in Costa Rica. I'm from the state of Utah in the United States. And one of my main activities is playing music. As you can see on my profile picture, I guess it would be called. I am playing a guitar. For those of you who like guitar, that is a 1972 Telecaster. It is a reissue, but I modified some things on it. And I love playing rock and roll music and listening to all types of music. Let's see. Hi, Kooga. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. And let's see, Kooga, where are you from?
I'm from Turkey. Where are you from?
I'm from the United States. I've never been to Turkey before. I'd love to go there one day. What's it like there?
I don't understand.
What's it like is a common question. When we ask what it's like, you can describe, well, it's close to the ocean, there's mountains there, or it's a desert, or there's lots of fields, things like that. And so, what's it like there in Turkey?
There is a lot of mountain and
okay.
There is good people.
Great. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to class, Kooga. And we have Maria from Sweden. How are you, Maria?
Hi, I'm doing well. Thank you.
Awesome. Welcome back.
Second class today.
Oh, great. Let's see. Rasagul, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. Now, Rasal, where are you from? I remember you were in one of my earlier classes, but I can't remember exactly where you're from.
Yeah, I'm living in Albany, New York. But
Albany.
I am from South Asia, Indian subcontinent.
Okay, great. And how's Albany today? I bet you it's cold.
Yeah, it's 21 degree Fahrenheit.
Ooh.
And
wow, and you have snow on the ground?
Shower in night.
Way too cold for me, man. Way too cold.
Yes.
All right, Sakutara, how are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine, thanks.
I'm doing great. Now, Sakutara, are you from Thailand?
No, I'm from Vietnam.
Vietnam, that's what it is. Ah, dang it. Okay, so Sakutara Fan from Vietnam. All right, got it.
Yes.
Very cool. All right, you guys. So, does everybody have the document? I posted that in the chat box here. Kubra, do you have that document?
I can't hear. I can't hear your voice.
Oh, you can't hear me anymore? Can everybody else hear me?
Yes, I
Yes,
can hear you
okay.
very clearly.
Okay.
Very clear.
My internet problem. There is a problem.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what more I can do to help you. The only thing that I can think of, or let's see, check your settings and make sure everything is in the right place. If she can't hear me, then maybe she'll be able to see that. Okay, so all right, everybody, let's go ahead and take a look at our document here. Okay, and let's go to let's see. Let's start off at the very beginning here. All right, so number 1, and I'm gonna have Maria. Can you? And we're at the top of page 1.
Yes, the
Okay,
Berlin
go ahead
Wall.
and go ahead and read number 1 for me.
Okay. The Berlin Wall was built in 1961. It was built by the communist government of East Germany. The Berlin Wall was built to keep people inside East Germany.
Okay, and that would be to keep.
Keep.
There you go. To keep people inside East Germany. Okay.
Mhm.
All right, and let's see. Ras Al Ghul, let me have you read number 2, please.
At first, the Berlin Wall was made of wood and wire. It divided East and West Berlin. Later, the Berlin Wall was made of concrete. When it was finished, it divided Communist East Germany and Democratic West Germany.
Okay, great. I want to practice 2 things with you, okay? The first word is going to be the word concrete.
Concrete.
Yeah, so the accent is going to go at the very beginning. Okay.
Concrete.
So when we're talking about the, whoops, I spelled that incorrectly. There should be no F in there. Concrete. Okay. When we're talking about the material, okay, then we would say concrete with the accent at the very beginning. Okay. Now, if we can also use that word and say that. So let's say that me and you, Rasal, we're planning on going to the movies this coming Friday. Okay, me and you. All right. We're just gonna go hang out, and we're gonna watch a new Batman movie or whatever. Okay, and I call you up and I say, hey, are we good to go for this Friday? And you can reply, yes, my plans are concrete. Okay, which means that they're now solid. There's nothing that's going to change them. That's when we would use
solid
concrete.
evidence or concrete evidence.
Exactly. That's when you're talking about information, plans, things that aren't that physical material. If you're talking about the physical material, that's when we would say concrete with the accent at the very beginning. So at first, the Berlin Wall was made of wood and wire, but then later they changed it and they made it out of concrete.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, great. So those are the two different ways we could use that word. And yeah, when we were talking about material, that's how we use it. All right. I do want to practice your W sounds. Okay. Let's practice the words wood and wire.
wood and wire.
Okay, much better. Wood. It when you had read through it at first, it sounded like you had used a small V sound, saying wood. Okay, but yes, just remember, if you start off with an oo sound, wood, okay, that W will come right out. Okay, wood instead of v. Okay, an oo sound. Wood and wire. Okay, so that may help you with pronouncing that W sound, to think of an oo instead of that W. Okay.
Okay.
So, excuse me.
Sure.
I didn't follow when you talked about concrete. Is that a homophone, like concrete and concrete? Is it like two different pronunciations? Because
Yes.
concrete is a word.
Concrete. When you say concrete, you're talking about information being solid. Okay,
like,
so concrete.
Yeah, Chad is very concrete. So,
very good.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about the material, okay, the building material, that's when you say concrete.
Concrete. Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah. So one has the accent at the beginning, one has the accent at the end.
Understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome. All right. Let's see, Sakutara. Let me have you read number 3, please.
Okay. For many years, no one could enter or leave East Germany. Friends and families could not see or talk to each other. Some people tried to jump over the wall. This was very dangerous. Many people were shot by the communist soldiers when they tried to escape.
Okay, great. Let's see. So I want to practice each other. Okay, saying those two words together.
Each other.
Okay, so that O in other is going to be an sound. Each other.
Each other.
Okay, and when you pronounce that TH, remember you need to stick your tongue between your top and bottom teeth. Okay, so you need to open your mouth just a little bit. Okay, so we need to say each other. Each other. Try that.
Each other.
Okay, let's try that one more time. Other. Okay, very close. Very close. So what I want to practice is that TH. So what we're going to say is there. Okay, great. Okay, so let's try that one more time, and we're going to go into an sound. So let's practice that So we're going to say Okay, good. All right, now let's throw that TH on it. We want to end with that sound, though, okay? So we want to say there. Okay, yeah, getting there, okay? So let's try that on it now. Okay, so we're going to say other. Okay, instead of we want to say other. Other. Okay, almost there. You're doing good. All right, you're doing good. Okay. So mark down that word. That would be a good word for you to practice. So words like other and also together. Okay, those would be good words for you to practice. Okay. All right. Okay. The other word I'd like to practice with you is the word.
Oh, teacher, I think someone knew you.
Yeah. Mark came in here and he decided to mute people. Hey, Mark, if I see you in here again, I'm just going to kick you out right when I see you. Okay, brother? Because I can do that. All right. So. Okay, so let's practice the word soldier.
Soldier.
Okay, so soldier.
Okay. Soldier.
There you go, soldier.
Soldier.
Awesome, very good, nice job. All right, okay, great. And hi, Jose, how are you? Hi, Jose, I can't hear you, man. Make sure that you're not muted.
Yes, I listen you, but I heard you, but I think I am in trouble.
All right, no, it's working just fine now. Okay, you're good to go. All right, so Jose, do you have that document open?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and Kubra, were you able to get that document open?
The Berlin Wall.
Kubra, were you able to get the document open?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I just want to make sure.
Open.
Okay, so I'm going to have you go next after Jose, all right? So, let's see. Jose, let me have you read number 4.
4. Okay. In 1989, communism began to collapse, and thousands of people from East Germany escaped to
Czechoslovakia.
Czechoslovakia because
There you
of
go.
the East German
Government.
sorry,
It's okay.
I'm not really.
That's okay. You're doing fine. That word is government. Try that, Kubra. The word is government.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
All right. Yeah. Kubra, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Can you continue reading?
Oh no. I just have the document.
My was off. Wait.
Okay. So let me have you. All right. So Jose, can I have you continue reading where she had left off? Where on that second line where it says because of this.
Yes.
Go ahead and read that, please.
Because of this, the German government began to tear down the wall. Soon, many people from all over the world came to help destroy the Berlin Wall.
Okay, great. Thank you. Let's practice some words here, okay? So first off, the word this. Okay, when you had pronounced this word, you used the Spanish I sound, saying these because of these. All right, but we want to use the short I sound and say this. Try that.
This.
There you go. This. Nice. Very good. Much better. The other word I'd like to practice with you is going to be the word world.
World.
Okay. Okay. So instead of focusing on the O, instead of focusing on that O, we're going to make an sound. So we're going to say world. Okay, let's try that one more time. World. There you go. Yeah, getting much better. So the idea with that word is to not focus on that O. Okay, instead of saying world, we want to say world. Okay, so that's the easiest way to pronounce that word, because if you focus on that O, the word would be harder to say. Okay. Okay, great. And let's see, we have some new members in class. Catalina, how are you? Catalina? Okay, and Etu?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. Now, did I pronounce your name correctly?
My name is Kat.
Oh, it's Kate.
Yes.
Okay. And are you using someone else's account then?
Yes, it's my job account.
Okay. Yeah, because here it says Etuleti.
Yes. It's the
All
name
right.
of my university.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So, Kate, let me make sure I write that down. Kate, where are you from?
I'm from Russian.
Okay, so you're from Russia?
Yes.
All right. Okay, great. Well, thank you for coming to class. Do you have the document opened up rather?
Yes. I have
Okay.
it.
So, can you read number 5 for me?
Number 4, the Berlin Wall. Is it?
Number 5, where it says parts of the.
Mm-hmm.
So we're on page number 1. Okay, page number 1, all the way down at the bottom where it says number 5.
Parts of the Berlin Wall.
Yep.
Yes. Parts of the Berlin Wall still stand as a reminder of the division that existed between East and West Germany. Pieces of the Berlin Wall are sold as souvenirs.
Okay, very good. So let's practice 2 words here. Okay, I'm going to write them in the chat box. The first word is existed.
Yes, it was difficult for me. I don't know this word.
Okay. Yeah. So let's try that. Existed.
Existed.
There you go. Very good. So, class, on this word, if you can hear me say this, that T, okay, right before the end, is now going to have a D sound. Okay. So when we say that word in present form, the word is exist. Okay, and we would pronounce that T. But when we add the ed ending on the end and we make it past tense, the word is now existed, and that T then changes to a D sound.
Okay, existed.
Okay, there you go. Nice job. Existed. All right. The other word I want to practice is the word souvenirs. Okay, so our accent will go at the very, very end. Souvenirs. Okay, try that.
Souvenirs.
There. Nice job. Nice job. Okay. Other than that, excellent job in your reading. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Like words like division, you said that word very well. Nice job.
Excuse me, Jet.
Yes. Who's
teacher.
speaking? Rasal. Yeah.
What is the meaning of souvenirs?
S-
I have the same question.
Okay. Okay. Does anybody in class want to explain what souvenirs are?
Yes.
Okay. What are souvenirs, Sakutara?
No, I don't know.
Oh, you want, okay. Does anyone in class know what they are and want to explain them?
Yes.
Or would you
Yes.
rather have me do it?
Yeah.
Let's see, Maria, go for
Okay.
it.
Yeah. It could be basically anything that is manufactured in that country and sold as like a memory from your trip to that country. Does it make sense?
Yeah. So it's a memory. It's a reminder. Okay. They're usually gifts that you buy. Okay. Rafa had a good example. So, for example, when you go on vacation, you can buy little gifts. Okay. It can be a big gift. All right. That would be a souvenir. It would remind you of your trip.
So how can I use a souvenir as in a sentence? For example, if I buy a gift.
Yeah. So let's say you went to Rasal. You went to the Statue of Liberty, and there at the Statue of Liberty, you were able to buy a gift. And you bought that gift as a souvenir to take to your family or friends that are still living in I believe you said the East Indian continent or something like that of where you live. You brought that to them as a souvenir.
Okay.
Okay, and you can keep the souvenir for yourself, or you can give it away. Some people give them away. Okay, so in New York, you can buy souvenirs all over the place. Okay, things that say the Big Apple. Okay, have you seen anything that says that?
Yes.
Okay, so the Big Apple. You can buy T-shirts that have the New York on it. Okay, you can buy the small Statue of Liberties. All right, all sorts of things like that. Pictures of New York. That would be a souvenir. Okay, things like that that you would purchase. Okay, it wouldn't be something that you make. Okay, a souvenir is purchased. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions?
No.
All right. Very good. Let's see. Antonio, how are you?
I'm fine.
Great. Antonio, what? Where are you from?
I come from Spain.
From Spain. Okay. Great. Welcome to class. And Catalina, have you gotten your microphone to work?
Yes, hello.
Hi. How are you? Where are you from?
Fine, thank you. I'm from Argentina.
You're from Argentina?
Yes,
Excellent. What part of Argentina?
Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires. And what neighborhood do you live in? I lived in Buenos Aires for 2 years.
Oh, I'm living in Villa del Parque.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I lived in. I do. Yeah, I lived in Chacarita, Parque Patricio, and Parque Chacabuco.
Ah, it's really close to
Yeah.
Villa del Parque.
Yeah, it's right there close. So I was in Buenos Aires for a good long time. That's where I learned. What's that?
For an internship?
No, I was there with a church, and so I was there as a missionary there, and yeah, I had a great time. It was really fun.
Good.
Yeah, but yeah, that's where I learned Spanish. But now my Spanish is all messed up because I'm in Costa Rica. So yeah, I don't have my Argentine accent anymore. It's more, as you could tell, I said Parque Patricio because the R here in Costa Rica is screwed up. So anyway,
Yeah, it's
great.
really different, the accents.
Yeah. Okay, and let's see. Florian, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Great. Now, Florian, are you?
Yes, I am.
That's him. Okay, great. Where you had a picture of you in
Yes.
in the Alps or something like that? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And let's see. I think Vincenzo,
Hi,
right?
teacher.
Is that correct? Is that Italian?
Yes, it's correct.
Oh, great. Okay. All right. So, class, let's go through, and we're going to answer some questions. So we're going to go to page 2. Okay, and this is going to be reading comprehension. All right. So let's start with Antonio. Antonio, do you have the document open?
Yes, I have the document open.
Okay, great. Let me have you read that first question, and answer that question. Okay, when was the Berlin Wall built? Go ahead and read that.
Okay, when was the Berlin Wall built? The Berlin Wall was built in.
Okay, and that would be Berlin.
Sorry. The Berlin Wall was built in.
Yes. Okay. So let's practice that word.
Which word?
In 1961.
Okay, the Berlin Wall was built in 1961.
There you go. Okay. Now let's practice that word Berlin. Okay. The Berlin Wall. So instead of saying Berlin, we want to say Berlin.
Berlin.
There you go. Berlin. Try that one more time.
Berlin.
Okay, very good. Yes, Berlin, the Berlin Wall. Okay, great, thank you. Carolina, let me read number 2, please.
Yes. Who built the Berlin Wall? I need to answer that.
And what's your answer there?
I'm sorry, I'm showing the class later, so I can't read the whole text. But it
okay.
was built
Does anybody in class want to?
Sorry, but
yes, it was built by the communist government
of East Germany.
Yeah. Okay. So let's take a look at that. Okay. So when we say the word commu, okay, we use sort of a mu sound there. Communist.
Communist.
Try that, please. Communist.
Communist.
All right. All right. So, okay, good. So we're going to use that mu sound, communist, and then at the end of the word, Carolina, you're using a Spanish I and saying comunist. Okay. So instead of saying nist, we want to use what's called the short I sound. All right, and say communist. Try that.
Communist. Like that.
There you go, communist.
Communist.
Yep, that's perfect. Communist.
Okay, thank you.
There you go. Nice job. Yeah. So the other word that I want to practice with you is going to be the word built. Okay. And for those of you who've been in my class, we've talked about the silent or the hidden T. Okay. So for example, sometimes that T we don't really pronounce that. We wouldn't say built. Okay, unless we really want to enunciate it. But when we say the word, we say built. Okay, and we sort of T. Okay, it's sort of like when we say the word Britain. Okay, Britain is spelled with 2 T's there, but we swallow those T's. Okay, so let's try that, Carolina. Let's try the word Britain, and we're going to try and swallow those T's. Okay, and then we're going to try it with the word built. Okay, so Britain. Try that, please.
Britain. Britain?
There you go. Okay, let's try the same thing with the word built. Yeah, so we're going to swallow the T on the word built. Okay, so we're going to say built.
Built.
Okay, good. Yeah, so we wouldn't pronounce that T all the way, okay? All right, thank you, Catalina. Nice job.
Thank you.
All right, and Kate from Russia.
Yes.
All right, Kate, please read number 3 for me.
Why was the Berlin Wall built?
Please. Okay, and what's your answer?
The Berlin Wall was built to keep people inside East Germany.
Very good. All right, so I'd like to practice 2 things with you, okay? We're going to go over that word, okay? And instead of saying bil, okay, and using like a long E type sound, like an E sound, we're going to use that short I, okay? And we want to say built. Try that, please. Built.
Built.
There, that's that I sound, okay? Now, I was also practicing with Carolina how we swallow that T sound, okay? So instead of saying built, okay, I want you to keep that short I sound, but I want to swallow the T. So instead of saying built, let's say built.
Built.
Okay, good. It's a smaller T sound. Built.
Built.
One more time. There you go. Nice. Okay. The other word I want to practice with you is the word inside. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So when you pronounce that D at the end, it sounded like a T. Okay. You had said insight.
Inside.
All right. But okay, when we pronounce our D's, okay.
Inside.
There you go. So the D, your tongue is going to hit the top of your mouth. Okay. When we pronounce the T, our teeth close. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
So we want to keep our teeth apart just a little bit, okay, and let our tongue hit the top of our mouth. That's why it has that hard sound with that D, okay? We say inside. Try that.
Inside.
Okay, pull your teeth apart just a little bit and pull your tongue back. Inside.
Inside.
There you go. That's it. That's it. Let's try it one more time. Inside.
Inside.
There. Great. Great. Nice job. Okay. Florin, what are we on? Number 4?
Okay. At first, what was the Berlin Wall made of? I haven't read the story, but as far as I know, it was made from wood and some metal, wire, something like that.
Yeah, it's there. It's there in the at the beginning of the second paragraph. At first, the Berlin Wall was made of wood and wire. Okay. All right. Very good pronunciations here. Nice job, Florin. Number 5, please. Jose.
Okay. Number 5. What city did the Berlin Wall divide?
Great. Okay, what city?
I don't know.
Okay, look in the second paragraph.
Second paragraph.
Yes.
Is it divide East and West Berlin
Okay.
later?
Yeah, very good. So it divided. Okay, divided. All right, so let's practice that word. Divided.
Divided.
Okay, let's try that one more time. Divided.
Divided.
Nice. That was a really good pronunciation. Nice job. Also, Jose, when you pronounce the word city, okay, great job at changing that T to a D sound. Okay, that was awesome. Okay, I was getting ready. I was like, all right, is he gonna say it? And then you said it correctly. I was like, yes, great job. All right, so good job. Yes, the word would be city. Instead of saying city, we would say city. All right. Now, let's practice the word Berlin. Okay.
Berlin.
City.
Berlin.
Okay, so instead of saying Berlin, okay, let's say Berlin.
Berlin.
Yeah, very good. Berlin.
Berlin.
Okay, good. Yes, so we're going to have that sound. All right, nice. Thank you. Maria, please read the next question. I believe we're on 6.
Okay. What was the Berlin Wall made of later? Well, I first have to answer what it was made of first. It was first of wood and wire, and later it was made of concrete.
Change the accent on that word.
Concrete. Oh.
There you go. Nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it would be concrete.
Concrete. Okay, how am I going to remember?
I just saw your comment, Catalina. That's funny.
What was that?
She earlier on when I started with Verbling, I was explaining to people because they were asking where I'd learned Spanish, and I said, well, I'm sort of like a mutt. I have all these different accents kind of mixed in, and so originally when I learned Spanish, I had what's called a porteño accent. It's like from Buenos Aires. They have a certain accent that's from the city. And I could copy it perfectly, right? And with some exceptions, right? Okay, because I mean it is another language, but it was really good. And but I married a woman that's from Honduras, and so little by little I started speaking more like her, and then I lived in Honduras, Guatemala, and El Salvador, and so little by little it just kind of started working its way
Disappear.
out. Yeah, and now I live in Costa Rica, and the Costa Ricans have a completely different accent. So anyway, the people that were in the class, they wanted me to practice how I was speaking, like how I would talk like an Argentine or someone from Buenos Aires. And I was like, because I was telling them, I was like, if I get with someone and I hear him speak for a little bit, it starts to come back, and I remember. I was like, oh yeah, that's how you say that. and then I get back into it. But yeah, so I was practicing a little bit, and it was funny.
Yeah, you should watch it. It's really funny. Those videos are really, really funny.
Thank you. It was funny.
It's about a Yankee who tries to imitate the Argentinian accent, and he does perfectly.
Does he really?
Yes, he's on the news every day. He's really become a famous person.
That's funny. All right, cool. All right, so let's see. Maria, let's take a look at this word here. I'm going to post it in the chat box. All right. Now, how could we pronounce this word? Okay, I want you to say it again.
Yeah, I guess the British way is later, and the American way is later.
There you go. Nice, nice. Okay.
So I'm still very affected of the British English. Here in this corner of the world.
Yeah, yeah. So that would be the only difference. Other than that, great job on correcting yourself on concrete, and then later, and that would be a great American accent. You did really well. Okay, nice job. All right, let's see. Number 7 is Ras Al Ghul.
Okay. What two countries did the Berlin Wall divide? Berlin Wall divided communist East Germany and democratic West Germany.
Okay, great. Let's practice the word democratic.
Democratic.
Okay, let's try that one more time. Democratic.
Democratic.
There you go. Nice. Okay. Now, even from there, okay, good R sound. Your R was sounding really good. Let's practice that T. Okay, let's practice that T turning into a D sound. So instead of saying democratic, let's say democratic. Democratic.
Democratic.
There you go. That's it. Nice job, man. Very good. Other than that, really good pronunciations. Divided sounded really good. Okay. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Thank you, Rasal.
Chad, can I just ask you about the T's again?
Yes.
Is it like a general rule that all T's are pronounced as D's? Is it?
I would venture that about 80% of them
are
so
going
to be pronounced like a D. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So when it's just because it's easier. It's easier. I don't know if in Sweden, if you have maybe a subgroup of people that when you hear them speak, you're like, oh, I know where they're from, because they shorten the words, or they don't say the word, the right way. And so that's kind of how we are. I know in Spanish there's groups of people that are like that as well. Like, oh, I know you're from the Dominican Republic. How do I know that? Because you don't complete your words, right? And that's and so there's certain groups that are like that. Now, even in the United States, it gets even worse. Okay, there's places that are worse where even those of us who speak English, we don't understand them fully. Okay, and that would be like in New Orleans, certain parts of Louisiana, like that, where there's sort of like a French English Creole mix in it, and they have new and different words, and then they say things differently. All right, but yeah, as a generalization, I could say that about 80% of the time we do pronounce that T as a D. Okay.
Okay.
Unless it is ending on that T. Okay. So remember in my example from before with the word exist.
Yeah.
Okay. If it ends with that T, we're pronouncing it. All right. Or we're going to swallow it. Okay. But most of the time we're going to pronounce that T. Now you add something to that. Okay. Existing. Okay. Or existing with that ing, we'd still have that T, but that ed, you add existed, and it changes to a D sound.
Existed. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Great question, though. Thank you. All right, Sakutara, let me have you read the next question. I believe we are on 8, please.
8. Okay. Were people allowed to leave East Germany? People wasn't allowed to enter only East Germany.
Okay, so you had said people wasn't. Okay, what would be the proper way if we were talking about people? What's the proper conjugation of the word in past tense? How could we say that that properly?
It was the action happened in the past.
Yeah. So if we're talking about the people, how could instead of saying the people wasn't would be the incorrect conjugation. What could we say? All right. We need to use the correct conjugation of the verb to be in past tense.
Yes.
Okay. So instead of wasn't, we would say what? Anybody in class know? What can we say instead of wasn't?
It was not.
Were not.
No, we would need to change the conjugation. The people weren't.
Were.
Okay, the people weren't able.
Weren't able.
Okay, so that would be the correct the correct conjugation. The people weren't able to leave. Okay.
But the people could be like one entity.
Nope.
Okay.
No. Yeah, you'd still. Yeah, if you're trying to think of them as an it, like if it, he, she, he wasn't, she wasn't, it wasn't. The people weren't. They'd still be considered a they.
Okay.
Okay. So you could say, yeah, the people aren't going over there. They aren't going over there. It would. You'd
so
have to.
A group of people were on the other side of the road.
Yeah, if it was a person, okay, the person wasn't able.
No. A group of people. If you use a group of people.
A group of people is weren't. Okay, if we're talking the singular person, then we could say wasn't.
Okay.
So, okay, and then I wanted to practice the word Germany with you, Sakutara. Okay, we're going to say Germany with the accent at the beginning. Germany.
Germany.
There you go. Nice. Nice. Good job. Okay, and let's go to Antonio, and we're going to go to number 9, please.
Okay. Number 9. Some people tried to leave East Germany. How did they try to escape?
Look in paragraph 3, the second and third sentence.
Okay. Some people tried to jump over the wall.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. So let's practice the word tried. Okay, so we're going to work on your R sound. Good job with that ED ending. That sounds really good, Antonio. But let's work on your R sound, okay? So we're going to say tried.
Try.
Okay, so with your R, all right? So right now, your tongue is hitting the top, okay, of your mouth, and you're saying try, okay? So what you want to do is you want to bring your tongue down, okay? This may take some practice, all right, but you'll be able to say it, all right? So instead of saying try, We want to say try.
Okay. Try.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Good. Okay, let's try it one more time. Tried.
Try.
There you go. Nice.
It's
difficult.
So
yeah, it's difficult, but you can get it, and it will take practice, and you'll definitely be able to get it. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Nice job. Nice job. Okay, Florian, let me have you read. What are we on? 10.
Who killed the people trying to escape from East Germany? The communists.
Let's see.
They call themselves Stasi or something like that.
Yeah, the Gestapo. But yeah, the communist soldiers. Okay. Would stop them, but yeah, they were the German police there. They were called the Gestapo, and yeah, they would try and stop people there. Now, Florian, I want to practice one word with you. The word is killed. Okay, let's use the short I sound. You had said killed using an E, a long E. So let's say killed. Try that.
Killed.
There you go. Much better. Much better. Other than that, great pronunciations, man. You're getting really, really good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Hamdi, how are you, Hamdi?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you, Mr. Chat?
I'm doing great. And let's see. Let me see if I can remember. You're gonna have to help me.
Assalamu alaikum.
Say it one more time.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. All right, I have to spell that. Can you spell that in the chat? Can you spell that in the chat?
I will.
Assalamu alaikum. Okay, I'm gonna try it because I want to be able to use it. I think that'd be great.
Yeah. How can we say it in Spanish?
In Spanish, I don't think they don't have that specific term. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Right.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum. That's kind of difficult. It's I'll take some practice. I'm gonna write that down. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. So Hamdi, we are on number 11. We're talking about the Berlin Wall. Okay. Can you read that? And if you can find the answer, great. If not, I'll open it up to the class. Okay.
Okay. Thousands of people escaped from East Germany. Where did they go? They went to West Germany.
They did go to West Germany as well as another country that,
maybe
that is listed here. Yes, Czechoslovakia.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's practice the word escaped.
Escaped.
Okay. So so we're gonna have that E at the very beginning. Escaped. Let's try that.
Escaped. Escaped.
Yeah, okay. And but our accent is going to go on that A. So we're going to say escaped. The ED at the end will sound like a T. Okay, escaped.
Escaped.
There you go, escaped.
Escaped.
There you go, nice job.
Thank you.
Nice job. And let's see. There may have been one word. Okay, people. Let's make sure. At the very beginning of the word people, it sounded like you had started off with the B sound, saying people. Okay, make sure to pronounce that P. We want to say P, people.
People.
There you go. There you go. Nice job. Okay, great. And let's see, Kooga. Welcome back. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Good, good. Now, Kooga, you are from Turkey, right?
Yeah, right.
Great, great. And am I pronouncing your name correctly?
Correctly, and I don't understand. Sorry.
Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm pronouncing it correctly. But if you're answering to how I'm saying it, great. I think we're okay. Okay, now Kooga, let me have you read number 12. Okay.
Number 12. Okay. Who helped destroy the Berlin Wall? I'm not reading this article, this paragraph.
Okay.
So
let's open it to the class then. Okay, class. Who helped destroy the Berlin Wall?
Who helped destroy the Berlin Wall?
Good, much better. All right, in class, anyone know the answer? Let's take a look at the reading. Okay, we're on the fourth paragraph. Okay, second sentence. All right. It says because of this. Oh, who's going to read?
The East German government.
Or
It's okay. Okay, yeah. So because of this, the East German government began to tear down the wall. So the East German government started to tear down the wall, and then soon people from all over the world came to help destroy the wall. Okay, this and so they had a lot of people involved in that. Okay, now Kooga, I want to practice the word helped. Okay, and I'm going to type that over in the chat box. Okay, that ed ending has a T sound.
Of people from East Germany.
Okay, let's practice that word. Okay, Kooga, the word is helped. Try that, please. Helped.
Helped.
Great, nice job with that. That ed has a T ending. Okay, thank you. And all right, Maria, let me have you read the next question, 13.
When did communism begin to collapse? Well, that was 1989. This happened throughout Europe in many countries.
Yes. Yes, very good. And I though I was really young at the time, I remember hearing about that and seeing the Berlin Wall come down and things like that, and being happy for that, because I have ancestors that come from France and Germany as well as Denmark, and still, you know, that, and so there was a part of our family that was still connected there. Okay, so yeah, it happened in 1989. Great job with that number. Okay, sometimes numbers in English give us a run for our money. All right, Mohammed, how are you?
Sorry.
It's a run for your money. Okay,
what is that?
That means that it can be difficult for you. Okay, it's a saying. A run for your money. I'll type that in the chat box.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an idiom or a saying, okay, or an expression that we have. And so let's say that we're going to go hike a mountain. Okay, so me and you, Maria. Okay, we're going to go hiking together. Okay, and we get to the top, and I'm really like this, and you're like, hey, are you okay? And you're doing just fine. You're stretching and taking a drink of water. I'm like, oh, man, this mountain gave me a run for my money. Holy cow! You know, that's when you could use that. You could say, wow, that was difficult.
It gives me a run for the money.
Or about a test, like, wow. Yeah, it
gives me.
This mountain or this hike gave me a run for my money.
Okay.
So yeah, you're receiving that. That's how you would use that. Okay.
Okay, I understand. An
Very
effort,
cool. And all right. Yeah, and you could also use it with like tests. So how'd you do on your test? It gave me a run for my money, man. It was difficult. Okay, but yeah, you would always say give or gave with that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, class. I'm just about out of time. I've got maybe 30 seconds left. Thank you all for coming to class. I do have a class right after this. We'll be talking about synonyms and antonyms. All right, and practicing different synonyms and antonyms with different words. Okay. Thank you all again for coming to class. My name is Teacher Chad. You can go ahead and follow me if you'd like, and I'd love to see you all again in one of my future classes. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye.